Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Kevin, founder and owner of survivalistboards.com. Let's talk for a few minutes about preppers or so-called preppers and how y'all are going, if there is ever a real crap hit the fan situation, whether it's a bird flu, nuclear war, some type of new viral pandemic, pneumonia or something, whatever it may be, a lot of y'all so-called preppers are going to starve. That's just the way it is to it. That's just all there is to it. Now, y'all may be asking, well, Kevin, where's your proof? How do you know that these so-called preppers are going to starve? I'm going to give you a good example. You go check this out on YouTube. What are some of the more popular channels? And they are usually going to be your gun channel. You take, what brought this up? What brought this up was that I was on a prepping forum, and somebody came in and asked, what are some good prepping YouTube channels? Somebody came in and posted a nice little list of what they consider to be prepping YouTube channels. The thing was, they were not prepping channels. They were firearm channels. I'm sitting there, I'm scratching my head. Really? Really? You're calling somebody who does a gun review, and that's all they do. That's all they do is gun reviews, maybe a knife review every once in a while, maybe a little backpack review. Y'all consider those types of people preppers? Okay. I just don't understand it, guys. I just don't understand how the mentality is that if someone does a gun review channel, how they are considered a prepper. Please explain that to me. Where are the gardening videos? Where are the stockpiling freeze-dried food videos? Where are the fishing videos? Where are the foraging videos? Where are the chicken, guinea, the hunting videos? That is a well-rounded prepping plan. Renewable resources, stockpiling freeze-dried food, having your canned food rotation, having a smoker, preserving your food, having your fruit trees. That is a well-rounded prepping plan. Is that let's throw in firearms in there. And I do not do very many firearm videos, and there's a reason for that. That just focus on firearms is not a well-rounded prepping plan. That is not prepping at all. That's going down to the gun range. Going down to the gun range and being able to shoot a target is not prepping. That's not prepping, people. That's just all there is to it. Going down to the gun range, setting up on a bench, shooting a target does not prepare you for hunting. Does not prepare. Well, Kevin, you've got to be able to shoot the game. You've got to be able to shoot that deer. And yes, you've got to be able to shoot the deer, and you've got to be able to shoot the raccoon or the squirrel or whatever else you're hunting. But first you have to find it. First you have to find it. You have to understand what animals do out in the wild. You have to understand their movement patterns. Have to have an idea of all that. Yeah, a blind hog will be able to find an acorn every once in a while. A lot of y'all so-called preppers say, well, Kevin, I plan on stockpiling my ammo, and then I'm going to go to your place, and then I'm just going to take whatever you've got. Yeah, good luck with that. That just makes so much sense. That just makes so much sense. Chances are, those of you that are watching this video that live in an urban area or in a city or suburbs, if you did plan to bug out and you grabbed your bug out bag and you're going to hike 100 miles to your friend's location or where there's a rural farm or something, chances are you're only going to make it about halfway. If that. Your family is going to have their packs on. You're going to be physically wore out because you sit at a desk all day. And then you're going to make it about halfway, and that's just where you're going to stay. You'll be out of food, and you'll be like everybody else sitting on the side of the road. Hey, can I have some food? Do you have any food? Hey, do you have any food that I can have? While you're doing that, I'm going to be eating my eggs, and I'll be eating out of my garden and the food that I have preserved, and then I'll be hunting deer and raccoons or trapping right here behind me. I set a trail camera out here a while back, and I got 5-6 raccoons just right here behind me. Then my chickens, I'll be having nice fried chicken or a boiled chicken or chicken gumbo or whatever else while you're standing on the side of the road begging for food. That's just all there is to it. That's just all there is to it. So go ahead and focus on your gun videos. Go ahead, just go right ahead. Focus on your gun videos. Stockpile that 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Whenever you get the bug out and the highways are clogged and you get your bug out bag on and you're hiking to that national forest, and man, I know where there's a spot on the national forest right there on the river, and we're going to set up our bug out camp and we're going to be fishing and foraging and hunting. Yeah, the less of y'all that get out of the city, it's better for people like me, because then I don't have to worry about you. So, if you really want to get into prepping, if you want to be serious, about prepping, focus on food, renewable food sources. Plant you some fig trees at your house. Get you a couple of hens where you'll have some eggs coming in. Maybe get you a couple of rabbits. Build you some raised bed garden around in your backyard. Get you some tomatoes going on. That's what you need. You need to leave the firearm videos alone. Yeah, I know, they're all fancy and like to watch people going around pee 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 on the gun range. I don't care to see that. If I wanted to watch somebody shoot, I'll go shoot. I don't care to watch people shoot. All right, send me your address, if you would. Combination of your gun safe, because after the mass have died off from starvation or a plague or something, I'm going to, I don't know, in a couple of years I may need to replenish my supplies. So send me your name, your address, a combination of your safe. So then I'll just go on down there to the city and be able to get everything that you left behind because you focused on firearms and not realistic prepping plans. Anyway, guys and gals, God bless, and I'll talk to y'all later. That you can look at these firearm channels. You can take the real prepping channels. There are some out there. There are some out there that do real prepping plans. Southern Prepper. I watch some of his videos. My channel, we cover a wide range of topics on my channel. I know a little self-promotion. Then there's like Becky's Homestead. I enjoy some of her videos. And there's a few others that are real preppers. They have all these plans. They don't just focus on one thing. They do all this different stuff. And I find stuff like that kind of interesting, sometimes a little boring because we overlap. But let's say somebody posts a video. I'm not going to throw any names out there. Let's say somebody posts a video of chickens. We're going to talk about chickens. Chickens should be one of your #1 food sources in a long-term crap-hit-the-fan situation. So you got your chickens. Somebody posts a chicken video. It gets a couple of hundred views. Somebody else posts a video about a firearm. Just anything firearm related. This one gets 200 or 300 views. This one gets 20 or 30,000 views. The people, that difference, let's say 20,000 views and 500 views, at 19,500 people that call themselves a prepper or watch that video, those are the ones that are going to starve. Those are the ones that are going to starve. You can't stockpile 10, 20,000 rounds of ammunition, 1,000 rounds for every gun, and then you're just going to pack all that, several hundred pounds, in your bug out bag, and you're just going to take it with you. No, maybe you should have invested, instead of buying 5,000 rounds of 223, maybe you should have invested into a little backyard garden. Plant you some fig trees, maybe a couple of pear trees, canner, a pressure canner, pressure cooker, something like that. Something that will actually help your family and feed your family, rather than just have cases of lead and brass and gunpowder sitting there that you can't eat.